Hey everybody, so it's been a while, a long while, since we've done a vlog for Grooms with a View. We've moved since then, different background for those of you who didn't know that. Yay. Um, so today, a lot's happened since we last chatted with you about the wedding. Right now, today, we were doing some cake testing for our wedding cake. We're just gonna get a regular, bunch of cakes, nothing fancy, nothing expensive and ridiculous, and it'll look lovely. We'll do some decor on our own. It'll be fine. I mean, that's a smart way to do it, I think. He thought so too. So I was like, yay, saving some money there. Basically, it's been a lot of decision making. About let's see, we got the guest list figured out. That was one of the hardest things I think for me because it was like, well, good grief, who do you invite? I mean, you got people that you're no longer really talking to because they're not in your life. They're back home in your home state, whatever, and you haven't talked to them in years, but they were an important part of your life at one time. And then you got people that you sort of know now, and you feel like you should invite them, but maybe they're not really. I mean, you don't know who you're like ranking your friends. It just feels tacky, and it's like, who do you cut, and what do you think of that?
I think it was very difficult. Although well, a lot of my good friends that were important in my life were and are still important in my life.
Yeah,
I haven't really lost.
because he's young, and I'm old. That's what it really boils down to, right? Anyway, I'm kidding. But yeah, guest list was difficult. We've had to make a lot of decisions about decorations, centerpieces. Food. We met with my friend Laura. I went to high school with. There's someone I'm actually in touch with that's from my past and my present. That's kind of nice. She's going to cater the wedding, and it's going to be really delicious, I imagine. She's going to put
Yes.
together quite a spread of food. So that was covered, and we're going to have to go and get our own. We're going to do our own liquor and wine and sodas for the drink part of it, and have maybe some people be bartenders. We're not sure what we're doing there. But basically, like, all the decisions about decor and supplies, flatware, all of that, making budget lists and going and getting prices, and then we bought a couple of things to sort of store and be ready to go. And it's going to be massive getting everything to the dang venue that day. Ooh, we're gonna need a moving truck to get everything there. Not really, but it feels like it's going to be like that because we've not even begun and there's already a bunch of stuff.
Especially because we go to buy like some plates and we buy 10 million other things. Or like, oh, this would be cool for the wedding, or this would be cool for the wedding.
You got to stay on budget. It's hard to do that sometimes.
Yeah.
We have to stay on budget because we have to. We have to. And we have a honeymoon coming up at Walt Disney World. That's going to be really fun. Been doing a lot of reading and researching and Type A type stuff to prepare for that. But I'm trying to include some Type B stuff with it as well, so that I'm not a general on a mission the whole time, and there's time to relax and be in love. But when it's time to be at war with the lines and the crowds, it's time to march, soldier, march.
I'm marching.
Kidding.
I'm marching.
He's a very good soldier. You should see his salute.
So let's get to this.
So
I want to get back to the cake.
this cake actually is from a place literally like a block from us, where we live now, and for tasting their cakes, which we heard about and they're written about in the New York Times. It's called Make My Cake. It's in Harlem, and that's the red velvet that everyone raves about. And this is just a vanilla with a buttercream. And so we've been tasting it this morning, as you can see, and it's really good. And what did you decide we want it to be? It's your choice.
Well, I really like red velvet, and this red velvet is really good. But I think that for the purposes of the wedding, it's better to just go with the butter cake with buttercream.
It's really good. It's really delicious. Yeah. I think that'll be great. It's going to look pretty.
Cascading on the table.
Yeah. Different sizes, and then they'll kind of, you know, come down in a spiral formation with the setup. And, we're going to get a simple cake topper. Probably one of those acrylic ones that has, like, our names and the engraved date on it. And use some, like, decoration stuff to, like, give it some color and stuff, make it look really pretty. I thought the cake was important. Even though we are doing it in a more inexpensive way, I thought it was really important that that be something that's like a centerpiece of the room as being beautiful, as being magical, especially since everything else will be so simple. I mean, we're just not, doing lavish decorations, not the walls and the ceilings. I mean, we're in the room for only a number of hours, and it's like it just needs to be simple anyway. But I think the room itself, as you've seen in the other video, is very, we did show that in the video, didn't we? I don't even remember. I'll have to go back and look. Very simple room that in itself will help be beautiful. It's got white walls and the archway, arch in the ceiling, whatever, will be really pretty. And I think the simplicity of just key, use of color in certain places on the tables will do the trick. I mean, sometimes just even going, less is more type of thing. Where I think that'll work.
Well, and the things that were really important to me were the 3 F's: the food, the fashion, and the flowers. So that's what I'm focusing on.
Yeah, I think the food we're sure is going to be good. Going to look beautiful, taste good, be terrific. You're working on designing what we're wearing. I mean, like your outfit, suit, vests, ties, what all that's going to come together as. Possibly your maid of honor. Is that how you're referring to her?
Matron of honor.
Matron of honor. She's married. Faux pas. Maybe build a dress for her, since there's only one female in the party. I mean, an actual wedding party. Make her a dress, and then make me, you, my brother, who's my best man. Okay, so that answers something we haven't told anyone about yet. Vests, and just sort of tie it all together. And maybe a vest for Matt playing the piano. Oh no! Just for the wedding party. Yeah. That's right. And I don't know if we've talked about the officiant, but that's going to be your high school drama teacher. Mm-hmm. She's going to do it, and I think that's terrific, because I spent one evening with her and thought she was just terrific person. I mean, how many times can I say terrific? At least I'm not saying amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. She's wonderful, and I think it'll be beautiful having her unite us. She has a presence and an energy that we dig and will be beautiful. And she didn't even have to get ordained, because, of course, the legal part of our wedding will be the day before in Connecticut. And so the ceremony on the Saturday is our spiritual wedding. To finish, it'll be a 2-day process basically, and that's what. So it's fine. And it will be recognized by New York State, and New York is foolish, because of course the money that we will use to buy the marriage license, that money goes to Connecticut, not New York, because it's legal. Our marriage will be recognized here. We just can't go get the piece of paper. Kind of dumb. Kind of simplifies how ridiculous this issue is. But oh well. We will do it this way. It will be part of this huge American story of progression for full equality for LGBT people. And there you go. And I mean, we're going to try to record as much of the actual 2 days as we can to show you guys, and talk about it after the fact, talk about the honeymoon, talk about lots of stuff. We haven't done a good job of recording everything coming up to the wedding, but that's okay. And maybe there'll be some stuff that we'll do between now and the wedding day. So stay tuned.
I just realized that it looks like Christmas with the background of my shirt. That's weird. Should have worn a different outfit.
Well, our wedding will be Christmas in July. So it's appropriate. All right, I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.